Hi there, Pokefans. I am your humble host, Fan, and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. And today we are going to try and get through the ship via these portals you see on the sides of us, just after a U has done talking to us. So let's first find some potions to heal up a bit. Okay, we have to deal with the poison as well. And one fainted Pokemon. That is due to the previous battle we had to deal with in the previous episode. I suppose Revival Herb will work over here. It's not like there's any friendship based attacks that Chandler has. Okay, full restore should work. Unless I have a berry that can cure poison. Ah, there we have one. Okay, Talonflame is now cured from poison. Let's continue on our journey. Okay, so Yu is busy fighting someone over here. I'm also going to fight a few people, but I'm going to dodge these two people in that hallway at first. I'll fight them later on. Okay, Yu is holding me onto me again to talk to this other guy. I don't know why I have to stand here and listen to all of that. As always, feel free to pause the video if you want to read all of this dialogue and actually follow the story as it is supposed to go. Okay, so that was a lucky dodge. Or on the other hand, it might not even be a dodge. Oh, there's a Magmarizer. I found my Magmarizer. Why didn't this guy attack me? Ah, so this is kind of where I can rest to heal up. If I had known that earlier, I didn't have to waste all of those potions. On the other hand, you can assume that potions are not really wasted, because you are using it on your own specific Pokemon, and you're supposed to love your Pokemon. These bunch of dots and whatever pixels are. Now, I wonder if I should learn Psychic on Chandelure, I mean. It does have the two basic attacks that I do need on him. But maybe instead of a grass type attack, I could give it a psychic type attack. Given that most grass type Pokemon have a poison secondary type. I might be wrong on that point though. We had just discovered a place to rest up, so that's what I did over there, and I treated it as a Pokemon Center so that you didn't have to go through that with me. That is how I'm going to treat that little room from now on, as a Pokemon Center, although it's much quicker. I just get into the bed and take a nap. I have no idea how that helps my Pokemon, but that is what happens. Why do these people always go for toxic first? And this damned Fire Blast doesn't seem to be working. Finally the Fire Blast hits. It's supposed to be more accurate than that. It's only supposed to be able to miss once in every 5 turns. It's just a darn shame that it recalculates your odds for every single attack. So potentially you can miss all of your PPs. I am forced to switch to Ember, although I would have switched in any case in order to get this fighting type attack down on this normal type. It seems like my voice recorder is giving some trouble again this time, so there might be some sounds that are out of sync with the events taking place. I hope what I did solves that problem. But anyway, let's continue. Okay, so I took the white lens from Ember and gave it to Chandelure because Chandelure needs to hit his fire blasts. I can't afford to let him miss so many fire blasts. That could mean the difference between life and death. If I am unable to edit out the dog noises outside, I do apologize for that. Okay, let's see. Okay, this time I hit my fire blast first turn. And I'm glad that it took out the wheezing in one shot. And in my opinion, it should take out the wheezing and the coughing every single time, because it is a... So coughing and wheezing should explode with any significant flame to them. That would also mean that you should also be taking recoil damage because of the explosion that occurs, but not as much recoil as a regular explosion or self-destruct. Maybe a third or half your current HP, or maximum HP actually. That'll just be an interesting side effect of fighting those two specific Pokemon. It would also make them very good Pokemon. Leave a comment in the comment section below and indicate whether you think this is a good ability to have for coughing and wheezing, regardless of in which region it occurs, of course. So even the Galar region, coughing and wheezing will have this. Would you also mind subscribing to the channel, leaving a like if you enjoy this content, and sharing it with your friends, and also ring that bell icon. Maybe you will be notified when new episodes go live. So I wonder when I'm going to decide to give my Magmar the Magmarizer. Maybe when I actually intend to use it in battle. Anyway, now for the... Okay, heal up again, and then for the next room. So as you see, I'm going down the passage and taking each room on turn. So I wonder who triggered that alarm. Hey lady, I'm trying to talk to you. I think it's a lady. Yes, it is a lady. Now if you take off that mask, I can see if you whether or not you are attractive. Okay, which attack should I use? A bug type attack would be quite nice. A fairy type attack would be awesome, but fairy doesn't exist in this generation just yet. But at least I took it out without too much difficulty. Chandelure grows to 47. So he's going to send out Sneasel. Sneasel is quite a bit faster than Chandelure, so I'll just switch out to Arcanine over here, who might be able to survive a attack from Sneasel. And I get the Intimidate down, lowering its power. It goes for punishment. This ought to be the end of Sneasel. Yep. So again my recording stopped or went into a slowdown. Can anyone advise me as to why that happens and how you can solve that? I'm using Audacity as my voice recorder and I constantly have to clear my throat because there's always a damn frog in my throat. Okay, so at least we defeated that one. Now we have to go to the other side of the passage and take on those people over there. This was almost a forced double battle, but fortunately they put it to the side, so this wasn't a forced double battle, but I think they put it to the side because they needed us to be able to access all of those locations over there. Now it looks like my voice recording is slowing down all the time, so I effectively watch the battle because I constantly have to now watch the voice recording and seeing when it goes on to a slowdown so that I can stop and restart the recording. So that happens every few seconds now. So this Ponyard now is taken out in a single attack, I think. And Victini gains a good amount of experience. Let's see if Victini is actually good enough to do a battle against a Ponyard. Okay, that was a single battle attack, a single attack battle, which took out that Ponyard in one shot. Let's see if we can do it again. Granted, Searing Shot is quite an effective attack. One of Victini's strongest attacks. That was almost, and we were caught by that patrol. So let's get on to the rest of the battle. And as you remember, finally this patrol in the passage captures us. So now we have to face her and or him. I see it's a him this time. And we have to get through this crocodile, or crocodile actually. Let's see if our grass type attack can do anything to it. But we are outsped with a super effective attack, and we almost faint in the process. This time we are taken out. Luckily he has hardly any HP left, so our Ember should be able to take it out in a single attack, which we are using now, or we could have used a hammer arm. This is quite irritating, having to stop the recording and record a new section because of the slowdown that occurs in the recording itself. I hope the quality of the recording is still quite decent. Okay, it seems like there's still one person I haven't battled yet in these rooms. And she uses a Scraggy. Now I have to decide whether I want to switch out or not. And I did decide to switch out to Arcanine. And she switches into a Lipard. Let's see if reversal does any damage. I am hit by a slash after a very weak reversal, so I'll go for Flare Blitz. That at least takes it out. And we win this battle. Now let's start with the teleportation portals. The technology in these games are quite amazing. Again, we take a quick rest before we go to the next portal just behind us. Now if I can just step beside the bed and go to the next portal like that. And then we deactivate this one bar with this switch over here. And now we have to do that again a few times more, finding the other portals that lead to these switches. So we managed to get the second portal and a switch. Now let's go on and see what else we can find. Anyway, that's going to be at the end of this episode. Please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like and sharing it with your friends. Also ring that bell icon. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.